Welcome to the What's Up Verdict podcast, where we fashion ourselves cinematic judge and jury. My name is JJ Crowder. I'm here with my co-host, Alec Burgess.
Let's get it.
We appreciate you tuning in. Go ahead and hit that follow, subscribe, like, bell notification buttons. We appreciate it. Helps grow the podcast. Also, tell a friend about us. Tell a family member about us. Look, this is week 2 of me telling you, don't fucking tell anybody related to this movie about it. In fact, I'm going to go even further. Like, let's just pretend that this episode is made in a vacuum and doesn't actually exist. You're imagining it. Like, it, because fuck.
Hey, that fits with the theme of the movie.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Like, it would make sense. We're week 2 in How Did They Get Made movies. And if you listened or watched last week's episode, then you know how grumpy I got there at the end. And this is worse. We're in for a treat here because goddamn. Yeah. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, though, go check us out on Patreon. We've made some changes, big updates, more options, more content, less cost, more free stuff. Get involved. We want your votes, especially now because there's actually a price to be paid for not getting votes in the list of movies that you guys can make us watch for a little bit of a price point. And they're aimed at torturing one or the other of us, and which usually means both of us, like this fucking movie. Yeah, so week 2, it's Swiss Army Man. It was released. Fuck, I'm so fucking pissed. I forgot to scroll down. It was released July 1st, 2016. It was written and directed by Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert. If they hadn't made a movie a couple years ago, I would want to fucking kick them in the balls. Now I'm torn. But it stars Paul Dano, Daniel Radcliffe, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Antonio Ribeiro, Timothy Ulick, Richard Gross, and Andy Hull. It's about a hopeless man stranded on a deserted island who befriends a dead body. Together they go on a surreal journey to get home. I mean, the fucking thing's accurate, but whoever wrote it, go fuck yourself. Just because you wrote a fucking synopsis for this movie, go fuck yourself. Alec, I need to know how you came up with this fucking deal.
I did it again. The finish line is all I was paying attention to. I didn't even realize anything about this movie when I picked it, other than I knew it was there was chatter about it, like why, and so I picked it. It went on the list, but I hadn't seen it before, and I was not paying any other attention to other than the fact that I wanted to win, and I did it. But the cost of winning.
Yeah,
it's been pretty bad the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But this is definitely one of there's no way that I cannot believe this made it through any kind of script quality control or anything of that nature. But I would bet that the reason this was made is because Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe finished Harry Potter and said, you know what? I don't care anymore. And he has gone off and done project after project where you have to think and wonder, like, really?
Yeah.
Really, dude? And the fact that he is the biggest name, and in many ways, like, the only big name attached to this movie, makes me think that this was in a pile where they said, hey, you know what? Let's just send it off, see what happens. And he said back, yeah, I'll do it. That's the only thing I can think about.
Yeah.
Because Daniel Radcliffe, don't necessarily like his acting, but his choices after Harry Potter is so funny. Like, true. I love the guy for the fact that he just kind of, flipped everybody the bird and was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm Harry Potter, so what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
But they like really leaned into the weird, the crazy, the out there. But this is bad. And there is, I don't think there's any saving grace anywhere in this film. I mean, it starts bad, and you have an option to make it kind of start really nice with the, first note that comes through where it's just a help. Right? You can have a real dark kind of start and go from there. But the fact that you get 77 other notes that come through, all in varying stages of absurdity, just let you know that you're like, oh no, what did I do?
Mhm.
And then it doesn't get
Mhm.
better; it gets worse, and
Mhm.
it gets really worse. And you,
Mhm.
about I would say 15 minutes in, I was going, I was laughing at the absurdity of what I'd done, but it wasn't a funny haha laugh; it was an oh shit laugh.
Dude.
Because there's nothing, no saving grace for this movie whatsoever. The only thing I can think of how this got made is Daniel Radcliffe, and it must be his motherfucking fault
Dude.
because there is no way anybody else signs on to this project for anything. You made a
Dude.
face and made me think that it got really good reviews or made a lot of money.
No, it had a $3 million budget. And it grossed. Technically it made because I don't know that they ever advertised this fucking thing. I'd never even heard of this fucking movie, dude. And that's saying something. So if you can find a movie that's mainstream, meaning it's got actors and it's got a director, and at the time the director wasn't shit, but now these two have made, you know, everything everywhere all at once, and that movie fucking crushed it, and it was great. I had never even heard of this movie. So much so that I fucked up the Patreon listing, our vote, because I fucking misread it. I was I think it was 2 a.m. when I was putting it on the fuck. I was like, God damn it, I got to get this list up. And I put 1955 on it as the date because I flip flopped it and the fucking other one that you put on there from 1955. And I was like, so I went searching for this movie to watch it and went, why can't I fucking find there's this one in 2016, but where's the one in 1955? I had no fucking clue what this movie was. And goddamn, dude, like the fact that they spent $3 million to make this, and probably half of that was fucking Daniel Radcliffe's goddamn salary. And it looks like the box office like 4 million total worldwide, 4.5 million. So I'm like, I don't know. Listen, Paul Dano's huge now. Well, he's bigger than he was. He's like one of the kings of fucking weird ass independent films and weird characters. So he fits. Mary Elizabeth Winstead back here, she wasn't as famous as she is now. Also one of the queens of independent films. And then you got Daniel Radcliffe. So to your point, I agree with you. Like, I think Daniel Radcliffe was like, let's put him on here and then we'll get some people to go watch it just because he's in it. And fucking bless their souls, because if they went and watched it because Daniel Radcliffe was in it, your fucking vision of Harry Potter was fucking ruined by this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because, dude, I have never cursed a soul. I have to go back and think. I've never cursed a friend's soul as much as dude, 2 minutes into this movie, I went, this motherfucker, if I ever see his ass, I'm going to fucking bitch slap him into next month for making me watch this movie. And I love this man that I am talking about this movie with, but I fucking, until I forget that I had to watch this because of him, he's fucking on gonna catch some hands alert, because God damn it, this movie was the biggest waste of an hour and a half of my life that has ever fucking happened. And I've watched some shit ass movies. I was so mad when he starts fucking farting, and when he fucking jet skis this dude across the fucking ocean because he's gassing out.
Across the Pacific Ocean to
Dude,
Oregon of all places.
I almost turned this bullshit off and said, I'm going to talk about this movie from the perspective of someone that refused to watch it after 5 minutes, because all I did was get madder and madder the longer I watched this movie.
The first 5 minutes is the best part of this movie, and that's bad.
And it's horrid.
It's terrible.
Horrid.
And it's crazy because you start off with the gas, right? And that's bad in of itself.
Fuck.
Terrible to watch. It gets worse when he's like taking the water from him. Oh, that's in the go. And then you got like freaking gun bullets. Like he turns them into, like it just goes worse and worse and worse and worse.
Well, and the penis compass. Don't even get me started on the penis compass.
Oh my gosh.
The fuck, dude. First of all, and then like, oh my god, when you get that moment where you hear like the half a heartbeat, and then all of a sudden he starts getting a boner, I'm like, oh my god, there's something wrong with these people that made this movie. And the fact that Paul Dano and again, to your point, I think Daniel Radcliffe has been like on a giant fuck you tour after he's like, I'm going to disassociate myself with Harry Potter as much as fucking possible.
And ruin every single Harry Potter fanboy and fangirl that's out there.
Yeah,
100%.
Which may be why they're fucking rebooting Harry Potter as a TV show in general, because he's not wrong.
That would be
like,
funny if it's because of him.
Yeah, they're like, fucking Daniel Radcliffe has ruined Harry Potter, so we have to go back. But because, like, fuck, dude, you want to talk about no point to a movie? Like, what in the hell did I watch? Like,
you didn't watch a movie, that's for sure.
This is an hour and a half long movie. Okay, hour 35 movie. It felt like 4 hours, and I had to take breaks. Like, I watched this movie in 20-minute increments because I would get so fucking furious at how stupid this fucking movie was and how pointless it was and how insane. Like, I don't even know. Like, I wanted to be like, okay, are they trying to make a point about mental health? Are they trying to make a point? Are they trying to like revile stalkers? Like, are they? I don't.
Nobody knows.
I got nothing. I got nothing. They just wanted to make a movie that was like the worst version of fucking Weekend at Bernie's ever. Like, that's it.
So bad, so bad. If you're gonna go with that, but it's the weird that does it for me.
Yeah,
like I can handle weird in
sure,
great amounts. I'm a weird guy.
Yeah,
but this is crossing so many lines,
dude,
in so many different ways, and there is no saving grace at all.
Yeah,
like they're like dragging a body just across,
dude,
Oregon coastline.
Yeah,
and then the weird like little shrine in the woods.
Oh my god.
That goes through it, and this whole like teaching this body what it was like to remembering to be alive, and all those, like, there's just so much that is so bad.
Yeah,
and you're sitting there watching it, going, it can't get worse. It can't get worse. There's no way it can get worse, and it gets worse each and every time. It gets worse, and I was actually sitting there going, like, what did I do? I'm in danger.
I'll tell you.
Because I was sitting there going, oh no. Oh no. I fucked up here.
Yeah.
Because typically when I pick a movie to mess with you or, mess with the co-host, it's a movie that I can have some enjoyment watching. I am over 2 this year. Both times I just, this new system we're doing where it's, there's actual wait to getting your picks picked are gonna screw me.
Yeah,
because I will see, I need to win, and not paying attention to the consequences that come from that.
Yeah, because
this was a terrible pick. This was a nightmare on all levels.
Yeah,
and like I tried to find some saving grace. There's none. There is not a single good part of this hour and a half long movie. Yeah. Start to finish, it is bad. All the way through. And somehow, with one of the worst starts I've ever seen in a movie, it gets worse consistently across the board, all the way down to the finish. To at the end, to this weird kind of friendship blooming between Daniel Radcliffe as a corpse. Your main character, to where it is hard to watch. Dude. And just to see him jet ski himself out to the ocean, like, point and purpose, there is none. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
and it just, I don't understand. I don't know why someone would say, "Hey, this seems like a good idea. We should do it." Yeah. There's no benefit at all.
No, there's no story to be told here.
No.
There's no story to be told here. I think I would have like forgiven it all the bullshit if at the very end, like, it turns out this dude's just cracked, right? Like,
yes,
he's just absolutely fucking cracked. fine. You're making a movie about mental health. Like, you're making a movie about dissociative disorder. I don't give a shit. If there had been some point to say there's something wrong with, I don't even fucking, the main character, Paul Dano's character, like Hank, there's literally something wrong with him, like mentally, emotionally, physically, like all the things. But we have to watch all of the additional characters that come in at the end that make you think that he's crazy. Watch him fucking fart his way away, smiling, and just stand there and watch that shit. Like, this shit actually existed. Like, this corpse came back. Like, you can't. And listen, I understand that there's like the suspension of disbelief and you have to let something,
but not really with this one.
No, but yeah, like, sure, suspension of disbelief is real, but you can't fucking set it up as a movie that feels like you're trying to say something and then go, I have to fucking negate everything that happened in this movie because none of it makes sense. There's no point to this movie. There's none. Zero. And anybody that tells me different can eat a fucking dick. There is no point to this movie whatsoever. Period. Like, it's the dumbest fucking thing. I go back to the, what is it? I keep wanting to say Happy Gilmore, but it's not. What's the other one? It goes back to school.
Billy Madison.
It's Billy Madison. It's the end. It's like I feel I am dumber having now watched this movie. Like, it is.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Dude, I fucking like, it just. This is the. I would. Okay, I'm about to make a statement here. Anybody that's watched this podcast, listen to this podcast for the last probably 2.5 years, I think was when we did it. I would rather watch Moonfall
yes,
than this movie. Like, and anybody that's listening to me talk about Moonfall knows that that's one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen in my life. And that movie's a fucking masterpiece compared to this shit. Like, Jesus Christ, this movie fucking, it changed my life, my friend. Because I've never seen anything like this before. And we've watched some doozies, dude.
We have watched some pretty bad movies. This is up there for me as well because I'll take ownership for that. I'm actually thrilled.
It's all your fucking fault.
I am thrilled that that it took me 2 weeks in 2026 to get you over Moonfall, and now this is something you would not watch before you watch Moonfall again,
dude.
I'm happy now.
I didn't think there was
turned my life around.
I didn't think there was a movie existed that I would watch before I watched Moonfall. That I would watch Moonfall before it, but we found it. Congratulations, you fucking. Because it took me 10 minutes to go, oh fuck, can we watch Moonfall? Like, I would have let Alec put Moonfall back on the list. Well, because at first I'm like, this dude's about to hang himself. This is a weird way to start this movie. And then seriously, he sees the body, fucking accidentally falls, and I actually laughed. As dark as that is, I was like, that's fucking funny. And then the rope breaks, and then it all fucking ended. Like, from there on, I was like, this is possibly the worst movie I've ever made. Like, and I stick to that. Like, fight me on that shit. Like, I've seen some shitty movies doing this podcast. I've seen some shitty movies just in general in life. Like, we fucking watched on our Patreon. Go check this one out if you haven't. Pay $3 or whatever the fuck it is, $1 just to watch this shit. But we fucking did Pink Flamingos. I'd watch that shit over and over and drink a beer doing it before I had to watch 2 seconds of this movie again. Like, I can't even critique this movie because there's
impossible.
Nothing to critique.
Yeah, no, you're. I'm so giddy right now,
dude.
I'm having infinitely more fun just hearing you bitch about this movie.
Oh, sure.
Than watching it. But I'm trying to think, right, of how you could make this cohesive. And the only way is what you talked about is have him cracked.
Yeah.
And like you could start it with him, sees the body, right? And that snaps him out of his, I'm going to commit suicide kind of thing. Goes down, can't revive the body. But it is, now becomes his friend, right? But you could add in how Daniel Radcliffe got there. He had to have a boat of some kind or something. Mm-hmm. So you have the means to get off the island. It doesn't have to be from Swiss Army Man. You know,
Yeah.
you can bring Swiss Army part in later. There's ways to do it, right?
Yeah.
And so you could have that still be it, but not be as ridiculous.
Mhm.
But then end it with him still on the island. Like the Swiss Army part is just for the island.
Yeah.
Right. Because you know, you could lean into the fact that you got rotting flesh, right? That good fish bait. Not good. So he you put his hand in the water, he gets fish.
Yeah.
Right. You could work it in there and have it be still assembly part of this movie, but at the end have it reveal that, oh yeah, no, this is just something he cooped up because he's going insane on this desert island.
Yeah.
But no. Instead, we get the jet ski across the sea. We get the penis compass. We get the freaking AK-47 action. And then we have this moral dilemma where they try and make you feel like sorry for the corpse at the end.
Yeah.
Like you didn't do it. You didn't build this up in any way for me to feel any kind of emotion.
He's fucking dead.
He's dead. And all I'm watching is Daniel Radcliffe get paid to be a dead body, which props to him. Like,
sure.
But I think they ruined it by having this almost like he's starting to come alive again, right? He's able to have conversation in a way, and you have this it ruins it.
Yeah.
Because now I'm going, what are they doing? They're trying to do some kind of weird like warm bodies theme.
Yeah.
That it just doesn't fit. There is no point to it. Doesn't make sense at all. And you're trying to have this emotional payoff with, you know, the dead body gets to be free. All I'm thinking is, ooh, what?
Yeah. Because the dead body gives a fuck.
Yeah. Be free, dead body.
Dude, this movie.
Go off and save another soul.
Here's the thing, is you know what I wanted out of this movie? I wanted it to go full fucking nihilistic dark as fuck. Like, because here's what I imagine. Like, if I'm making this movie, it starts the same, and it's gonna fuck with me, and I'm gonna be like, this is the worst movie ever made until the very end. And then at the very end, what we have a flashback, right? Which, let me speak out. You guys know, I hate that shit. Like, I don't like the fucking switcheroony. It's lazy to me. But in this case, I think it could work. We have everything plays out with a little less fucking fart and weird ass fucking penis humor. That's not humor. That I don't know if it was intended. Anyway, less of the weird shit. I'm okay with a little bit of it, right? But like, take away the ridiculous. Because here's the thing: is even with the farting shit, like bodies are gassy when they die. Especially where they're out in the open and he's fucking decomposing and it's building up gas. So if you put pressure on his body, he's going to fucking release it somehow. Okay. So I understand that. The jet ski piece I don't need. Though keep it, fine. But then when we flash back, we see that these guys were best friends. They went to this island to fuck around. They had a boat. Boat's still intact. He fucking is cracked. And I mean cracked. Murders his best friend because he says something stupid, or even make it about Mary Elizabeth Winstead, that they're both stalking this woman that's married and has kids, right? Fucking kills his best friend because he's jealous or something because his friend got to say hi. I mean, who the fuck knows? Yeah. But that's where I'm going, right? So he kills his best friend. And instead of, like, he imagines that he's fucking motorboating this dude fucking back to goddamn mainland Oregon. And instead, what we see is they had the boat still. He fucking kills him, puts the body on the boat. They land on shore. Now he's dragging his ass up through, and he's going to fucking take the body up. This is how fucked up this dude is. He's going to take the body up, and he has this tremendous guilt, which is why he was trying to kill himself, because he killed his best friend, right? Gets to the mainland, drags his body up. He's having these hallucinations that he's talking to his friend again, and he's back. He needs his friend. They go up to fucking Mary Elizabeth Winstead's joint because he's like, I'm going to fucking take you to see her again. We're going to stalk her again, whatever. They get caught. And again, this is fucking morbid as fuck, and it's dark, but goddamn it, it's better than this shit. He still trying to off himself, right? Off by police. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it ends, and we don't see the boat part. We don't see the best friends part. We start the way it starts, plays out through with a little less goofy shit, but we see he's cracked. And then at the end, he gets offed And it immediately cuts back to see the reality of the situation that is. They were stalking these guys together. They were best friends. He kills him on the island, takes the boat back instead of riding his friend to the end. And we cut with them both being there dead. Like, that's how fun. And at that point I go, okay, this was now a movie about mental health, about disgusting shit. Like, it's dark, it's fucking gritty, it's weird, it's fucking goofy. You find yourself feeling a little dirty because you laughed at some fucking fart jokes and some penis jokes and some fucking, it's weird, but you see that the whole time that both these guys were just fucked up. Now at least I go, I see what you were trying to do. It's still going to be a shitty movie. Fuck. But
there's a little bit of point to put in there, a little bit of direction.
But I get what you were trying to do, right? Now this is just a waste of an hour and a half. It makes me want to fucking be on an island by myself, without a TV or a fucking movie, being able to watch this.
Yeah, this is not one that I'm proud to add to the movies that I've watched. This is not going up on the fridge. This is not something that, is ever gonna be, in the Library of Congress is culturally significant. Fuck. It is an absolute, like JJ said, waste of an hour and a half. That could be better spent doing crack or heroin.
Fuck. Anything.
Or I don't know, drinking yourself into an absolute bender.
Which this movie almost made me do.
Yeah. Like, there are plenty of better uses of your time that are not good for you rather than watching this movie.
Yeah.
It is literally that bad.
Yeah.
And
I was on a major herbal infusion when I watched this movie, and it was still this bad. Like fuck. And that usually makes every movie a little bit better.
You'd have to think so. No, this one's up there as being absolute horse shit.
Yeah. And if I'm as herbally infused as I was and I wasn't laughing, you have a problem.
Yeah.
Because I didn't. Like, all I did was get mad. You'd fucking ruined a great fucking herbal infusion.
You're welcome.
If I'm being honest. Like, goddamn, dude, this movie. All right, should we fucking rate it, I guess? This might be the shortest podcast episode we've ever made, and we didn't even talk about shit hardly at all.
There's nothing to talk about with this movie. It's just bad. Don't go see it.
Mm-hmm.
But my movie, so I get to rate first. It's an easy 0.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've ever given a 0. I might have given 1-0 before. This is number 2. Yeah. It is a big fat 0. Don't watch it. I will never watch it again. I'm going to pretend that I haven't ever seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And bury it deep down where nobody can find it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, easy 0.
Yeah, fuck this movie. 0. Like, this is. I've been sitting here the whole time we talk about racking my brain to see if there was another movie that I could say that this is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yes.
Worst movie I've ever seen.
Anybody watching that is hard to do. JJ has seen so many movies. He's seen so many bad movies. He was alive in the 80s, so he's seen all the 80s movies that come out and get judged by today's standards as being horse crap. The fact that he says this is the worst movie he's ever seen, and that's like a medal.
Yeah, worst movie I've ever seen. I've seen some fucking doozies. Alec's not wrong. I've seen some fucking shit ass movies. This is by far. And I can't even, like I said, Moonfall. Up until this point, Moonfall was the one that made me the most angry of my life. Nope. Moonfall's a fucking cakewalk. Like, I apologize, Moonfall. I was wrong. I was fucking wrong. This movie, horrible. Waste of my life. Can't get that hour and a half back. And I will. If you ever say to me, I deny that I watched this movie. I've never watched this movie. And if anybody says, well, you talked about it on a podcast. No, that was my fucking life model decoy. I made that son of a bitch watch this shit. And I did not. Like, this movie sucked. And fuck Paul Dano and fuck Daniel Radcliffe. And as much as I love her, fuck Mary Elizabeth Winstead and the 2 Dans that fucking directed this shit and wrote it. Fuck you guys. The only saving grace any of you get is that they fucking made Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that movie's phenomenal. But the fact that they had to make this to get there, I'd almost rather that movie have not been made. because this one was balls. Balls.
There is
I'd
no
rather
curse,
fucking be
JJ.
teabagged in real life by the sweatiest, nastiest balls I've ever fucking seen than watch this movie again, dude. And I'm not saying that's not hyperbole. Like, this movie sucked. Fuck, dude. I don't know. And this is not a challenge either, by the way. But I don't know that this movie can be outdone. Like, this movie was horrible. Dude, we've watched Rubber. We've watched Pink Flamingos. We've watched She Dies Tomorrow. We've watched Moonfall. And that's just what we've watched for the podcast.
Legend of Zothar.
Fuck, dude, I'd watch that. 0. And I'd give it a negative fucking 100 if I could. Like, I almost changed the rules of our scoring for this fucking movie. It's so bad.
That makes me so happy.
Fuck this movie, dude. Seriously, it might be a couple months before I don't want to throw hands if I ever see you in person. God damn, this movie sucked. And Chuck, fucking Chucky, Mr. CB himself on our Patreon. I might fucking poke you in the eye if I ever meet you too for voting for it, you son of a bitch.
I'm dying.
God damn, this movie sucked balls. Worst movie I've ever seen. Fuck me. There it is, 0. Tell everybody where they can find us so I can fucking stop talking about this.
I'm gonna try, but I'm dying over here. This is the greatest day of my life.
Fucking
And it's also the worst one. It's a weird mix of emotions.
Army, man.
Best place to find us is on YouTube, where you can see us giggle, laugh, joke. You can actually see the anger in JJ's face. It's great. You can see his eye twitching and the veins starting to pop in his temple. Aside from that, though, the best place to get involved with the podcast as a whole is on Patreon at What's Our Verdict Podcast. Special thanks to our current patrons, CB and Rich, I think, are still up there. JJ's blamed them both for this fiasco, but really the fault is mine. But we recently did our Patreon, as JJ was saying at the beginning of the episode, so there is actual weight to our votes now. They matter. We decided at the turn of the year we were going to make them matter, and that was a terrible decision because the last 2 years we started out January hot, good movies, great conversations. I won January, and it's been a shit show for 2 weeks.
God damn.
As soon as actual consequences related and all sense of self-preservation went out the window. But What's Our Verdict Patreon? Go there. You can get involved in the content creation. You can vote on topics, vote on movies, and really have a hand in what's going on. You can also, behind a little bit of paywall, get access to nearly 650 bonus episodes, outtakes, whole 9 yards from there. And then with this new consequence model that we've added, if you win a month, your list gets pulled off of the What's Our Verdict shop, and the losers list gets put on. This list was made by each other. So I made JJ's list. JJ made my list. And it's a list of movies that the other person does not want to watch. You can go on, you can buy, you can purchase those movies. We will do an episode released on the channel for it. If they turn around, they win. Their list comes off, other list goes on. So it's a little bit back and forth for movies that that the person involved does not want to watch at all. I have a feeling, I haven't seen my list. I have a feeling there's a lot of horror on there. I went hard on JJ, and then he had the benefit of going after. So
yeah,
he's not being nice. But that's the back and forth. JJ's list up and out because I won January, motherfucker. Right. So
it's been a while.
Go there.
Won.
That is true. So best place is Patreon. Whatever to get involved with content, and with that, I'll kick it back to the Titan of Terror, the King of Crash, a JJ.
Yeah, King of crashing into a wall after this movie. Fuck, dude. Yeah, well, we would appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully, you had a good time listening to me fucking want to put ice picks in my eyes after watching this movie.
That was the greatest thing ever. I'm so happy.
Fucking hell, this movie is the worst movie ever. And with that, as always, we appreciate you tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Cinemagic out. Fuck, there's still 2 weeks left of this month.